So with all the videos here on Old Guy Geek, I'm not going to bombard you with a bunch of technical specs. You can go out there and look at the different technical specs of these phones, but we're going to actually look at some live action kind of things, things you can actually use. And here's our four different pictures taken within minutes of each other between the 822 and the 928 with both the flash on and flash off. And both around 6 something in the morning with sun filtering into the windows, no artificial light. And we're not going to compare the different modes on each phone, but rather the phones against each other. So the flash on the 822, which has better looking colors, and the flash on with the 928, which has a warm hue to it and everything. Again, these are with standard settings. Conversely, the 928 has much more low light picture taking capability than the 822 with the flash off. Probably because of the optics and everything and how much light it lets in and everything. So it looks a lot better for the time of day. So what does this mean to the average user? Not the tech guy again, but the average user. The closest to reality was probably the 822 flash off. Actually, it was even a little darker than that. But if you're looking for a good picture at low light conditions in daylight lighting, it looks like the 928 definitely came in there and took the picture with the clearest color representation, and it brightened up the picture to where you can actually see the details that you need to see on a low light situation. So that was the morning shot. So this is an evening shot. This gives you the idea of what to expect when you're taking a picture at nighttime. This is around 10 o'clock at night, even on the west coast here. The sun was completely down and everything. The closest one of these photos to the actual nighttime look of the kitchen is the 822 flash off in the upper right hand corner. It was actually even darker than that. You can barely see into the room. So to handle the low settings of low light settings, they let the phones do their thing. So you saw the 822 up here on the upper left is with the flash on. It does a pretty good job giving you that nighttime feel versus the flash off, which just gets a picture, but that's about it. And the 928 completely different with the flash on. It's a clear. It gives you that idea of a nighttime picture with the flash on. Believe it or not, these aren't mixed up. The 928 flash off on the lower right hand corner is how it adjusted for low light all by itself and everything and took that exact same picture at 10 o'clock at night. Quite impressive to get those shots that you sometimes get where you can't see who's doing what. So in our first comparison here, our initial comparison of just technical stuff, but just how usable they are, the 928 seems to be quite impressive over the 822.